So we get a lot of people asking about affordability in Scottsdale. And yes, the prices have gone up a lot. In general, it depends on where you're coming from. Many of the people are coming here from another state, and some people are going to find it very expensive, and some people are going to find it reasonable. The people that are going to find it more expensive are coming from Wisconsin, Illinois, and some of the other Midwestern states. The people coming here from the West Coast, Washington, Oregon, and California, find it reasonable, and the people from the big cities probably find it about the same or equal. So we decided we should do a video on what you get for the money in Scottsdale. We're going to do probably 3 videos on this. In this video, we're going to see what you get for $500,000 in a single family home. And we're going to talk about the construction and the type of property you're probably going to get. So let's get into it. So when I go into my search and I build it based on price in Scottsdale, I put in $500,000, and guess what? There's only one property for sale in Scottsdale for under $500,000. So in order to do this video justice, we're going to probably have to go up in price. Let's go up to around $550,000 and see what you get in Scottsdale and talk about the different style of construction. So now that we raised the price from $500,000 to $550,000, we picked up 13 more properties. So the thing that you're going to notice here, if you look at the map, South Scottsdale again, this is where Scottsdale started. This up here, this was all just desert, vacant land. Scottsdale was formed down here starting in around the 1950s, and then it grew year by year straight north, and now the whole area is developed all the way here up to Cave Creek. So when you're looking at different parts of Scottsdale for the price, you will get different types of construction based on where it's located. If it's up further north, chances are it's going to be newer. If it's down in South Scottsdale down here, it's going to be older construction. Down in South Scottsdale, the advantage you have of living down here, the main downtown area with all the shopping, bars, and entertainment is really popular. Once you get up into North Scottsdale here, you are still going to have shopping. There's some great areas up here. It's just a different type of living here. And then if you go out here to Rio Verde, this is a completely different type of area. It's more rural. It's got a lot of horse properties. You're going to most likely have to truck in your water because they don't have water out here. So you're going to have it trucked in, and you would have a storage tank in your backyard. But let's take a look at the properties and compare them. So let's start out in South Scottsdale. So this particular property that was $455,900, it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. It's 896 square feet, and it's built in 1951. It does not have a pool, but it does have just under 7,000 square feet as far as a lot. Now in South Scottsdale, most of the communities do not have an HOA. As Scottsdale was built and developed, the further you go north, more of the communities are going to have an HOA. So the one thing you'll notice about these homes is, number one, they're normally block construction with stucco over it. Most of them will have a carport, or a good majority of them have carports. There are homes with garages too, but a lot of times people converted the carports into a garage. Standard ceiling heights are around 8 feet in these homes, so the ceilings will feel low to some people. Most of the homes are single level. You don't find a ton of 2-story homes in Arizona, but of course, in the newer developments, you will find them. But in Scottsdale, you don't find it as much. Again, look at the yard now. You have just under 7,000 square feet. You got an RV gate, so there's plenty of room to expand this home. This particular home has been updated. It looks like it's electronically staged. Again, look at the ceiling heights. Very basic, simple homes. Now, the one thing you do want to look into when you're buying in South Scottsdale, if you do a home inspection, you probably want to have the sewer pipes checked, because a lot of these people did remodels and they never updated the sewer pipe out to the street. That's an important issue, and that can be a costly issue, probably in the range of $7,000 to $15,000 if you have to replace that. Now that's on the lower end of South Scottsdale. So let's pick another one right here for 520 and take a look at what we have here. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1209 square feet, built in 1978. Now this is on an even smaller lot, 5,600 square feet. So most likely that may be in an HOA, and it is. So let's take a quick look at this one. You can see it's been opened up and remodeled. It has its own pool. In general, in Arizona, around Scottsdale and Phoenix, probably 70% of the homes would not have a pool and only 30% would. Again, it's a very simple home. It's pretty rectangular. There's nothing crazy about it. There's no lofted ceilings. Most of the floor plans would have a closed off kitchen in this part of town. Let me grab another one here. Now this one's a little bigger. It's on a 6,700 square foot lot, and it's a 4-bedroom, 1,550 square feet, built in 1961. Again, block construction. Looks like they might have the original windows. This one does have a garage. Original carpeting, looks like. Popcorn ceilings. Now this is really what's common in South Scottsdale if it has not been remodeled. Closed off. You don't have an open floor plan. Look at the kitchen over here. Now they opened this up a little bit to the living room, but you can just see you have old paneling. This is all closed off here. This is definitely a fixer-upper. Look at these original. Oh, these aren't even original cabinets. They've been updated. It's just how small the kitchen was. But the bones of this house is basically what you get in South Scottsdale. And this did not have a pool. So now let's go further up into the furthest area north in Scottsdale. Let me show you on the map. That's way out here in Rio Verde. And again, it's definitely going to be newer construction. This one's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,300 square feet, built in 2002. Now let's see if this one it's most likely on septic. And yes, water is hauled septic tank. So that's an expense that you're going to have. Now this is a different style construction. This particular one is Adobe style. And not all the homes up there are Adobe style, but in general, it's what they call stick and stucco. It's 2x4s and stucco exterior. Like I said, up in Rio Verde, in this part of Scottsdale, they have a lot more horse properties and a lot more drainage issues. See, this one even has a 3-car garage over here on the right. That's your storage tank right over there for your water. You get a lot of drainage issues up in Rio Verde. You know, it's like you're pretty much living in a rural area on a farm. But the home is newer. So in a newer home, what do you get? You still may have the 8-foot ceilings, but you will get a more open floor plan where the kitchen and the living area are more open. You won't have the popcorn on the ceilings. You're going to have, instead of cast iron pipes, you're going to have plastic pipes. So in general, it's just a much newer type home. So now we're going to go into Central Scottsdale for $550. And here's a property. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,330 square feet, built in 1983. Now, you won't find that all the homes in Scottsdale are small like this. It's just, remember, we're at 550,000 and below. So you will get a smaller home. Once we go in the higher price ranges in the other videos, you're going to see what you get. So this one has a 2-car garage. Now this one may have higher ceilings. I can't really tell, but does look like right up over here that it's vaulted. Yeah, it's definitely a vaulted ceiling. So just like I had said, you get a higher ceiling in some of the newer construction. Very basic cabinetry, looks original. Very simplistic. The homes are built closer together. So no pool on this one, but it looks like you have room in the yard for a pool. So just to summarize, in South Scottsdale, you're going to have block construction, 8-foot ceilings. You may have a carport. This depends on the price. The home's most likely not going to be updated in this price range. If you go up into Rio Verde, you're in rural living. You're going to have to truck in your water. You're going to probably be on septic. Most likely you may need a pickup truck or 4-wheel drive because when they get flooded out during monsoon up there, some of the roads are not paved. And then if you go into Central Scottsdale, what you're going to get is a home that may be a little bit smaller. You'll get a 2-car garage. Just depends on the price, but it's going to be stick construction, could have vaulted ceilings, most likely would not have a pool at this price. So watch our next video that's going to talk about homes that are going to run between $550,000 and $1 million. And that's a good majority of the homes in Scottsdale. And then part 3 of this series will be homes from $1 million to $2 million. And don't forget to go to our website, www.soldbysmitty.com, if you want to search these properties. Reach out to us if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a great day.